Not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And I want to get a shout out to Karceno4life. You know, Karceno is an excellent YouTuber. He was pretty much one of the first YouTubers who will do gossip, or, you know what I'm saying, or celebrity junk and so forth. He's been doing it for a while. He'll even talk about random stuff that happened between celebrities, even if their names aren't popping on the algorithm, or so forth. Like the beef between Tupac and LL Cool J over Quincy Jones' daughter. You know, nobody knew anything about that. He just randomly makes these videos, and then a lot of times it comes out correct. It comes out right. He's somebody who also is somewhat semi in the celebrity world. I'm like, he has pictures of him with, dudes like Twister and Raekwon the Chef and so forth. So Karceno is legit. He's one of the few YouTubers that I actually respect and listen to, because I'm like, yeah, this dude is pretty straight. We know in YouTube world it's fake. People switch up all the time. They have to follow the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? There's big money to be made. YouTube can turn you into a high value man. So therefore, I can't trust people's opinions. If someone, like for instance, take Carmelo Anthony. If somebody makes an opinion one way over on it, and they get a good reaction, they're going to keep that same opinion. You know, they don't want to change it to lose subscribers or so forth, or they're just going to have a certain mind state. We don't know what their true opinions are because, okay, I got to feed this audience. You know what I mean? That's why you see YouTubers turn on each other, or someone wants, that's like O'Shea Duke Jackson. He'll just, if there's a meaty topic, he just can't help it. He'll just turn on a YouTuber. You know, let's face it, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's friends here. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting views up, following the algorithms and so forth, and making that money. And when there's so much money to be made, that's when YouTube became fake. But Karceno, yeah, I respect him a whole lot. Now, Karceno did a video on the LeVar Ball situation. And he said that, he got the real scoop because he just got on the phone and talked to somebody. He's not somebody that a lot of times have to, you know what I'm saying, just get information off of certain blogs off the internet. You know what I'm saying? He claims that in a lot of his videos, he gets on the phone and talks to somebody, and then he relays the message to us. And I believed him because he's proven he's done that before. So the LeVar Ball situation is interesting. Now, I've seen mediocre tutorial reviews video on it. Now, let me tell you, I never talked about MTR. I'm really not feeling MTR at all. I'm like, at all. He just seems like one of the fakest dudes. I'm not saying he doesn't have any gems or not, but MTR just seems like one of the fakest dudes on YouTube. You know, you already know his opinion before he says it. He's smart, he's articulate, but yeah, he's somebody that wants to make money. His video on LeVar Ball was just garbage. Because MTR's video, all he's going off the same information that we all know. Just, LeVar Ball built this brand up and so forth, and got his leg cut off, and his wife just upped and left him. Karceno's video was like, nah, she left him because he wouldn't one, he said that his infidelity, he was messing around. He didn't want to listen, didn't want to take his diabetes medicine or whatever. And he caused their brand to lose millions of dollars doing dumb shit. You know, luckily his son, I don't follow the laws, but they made the money back. But LeVar Ball, according to Casino, has done a whole lot of things to almost hurt his own brand. And he just doesn't want to listen to people. And I believe Karceno, because he got the information. He says he got the information from a reliable source, from someone he had a conversation with on the phone, not just going off the internet and so forth. Yeah, and that really doesn't make sense. She's going to up and leave him when he got his leg cut off. Now, here on YouTube land, Red Pill or whatever, even though guys said the red pill is dead, but it's still red pill, they hate women. So, of course, they're going to feed on this, like, oh, he's this great guy, and she just up to level him because she can't deal with a guy who has a prosthetic and so forth. I don't, and she's a white woman. Hey, I thought white women were supportive. It was a black woman. But I believe Karceno, he did a good video on it. Yeah, I believe it. I'm not the type of guy that's going to be like, women are bad and men are good and so forth, all good and so forth. I'm like, LeVar, out of his own mouth, he even stated that he sort of already moved on with another female, almost hinting that, yeah, this female was sort of always in the picture. But that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching. Never stop learning.